very important, which is May 5th, the election coming up, and the library levy, issue 8, which is on the ballot. This is, they're excited about it. You know, the economy's been hard for everybody, and so trying to plead poverty or hardship, we all are there. We all are there in our personal lives to a degree, and in our professional lives. Meanwhile, the library, through all this time since the crash in 2008, has tried to maintain it as best as we can the services that we do and give to this area, both into the city and to Summit County. There are almost 286,000 library cards out in our community. That means that over 75% of our community have library cards and are using our libraries. Last year, more than 5 million items were borrowed, and importantly, pushing 2 million computer logins occurred. And that's something that the library does that's very important. You know, the phrase, the term digital divide has become, it's kind of, we all know it's kind of a cliche, but it's very real, and it's something that the library is able to provide services for people that are trying to get jobs, who are trying to get loans, who are trying to get their education. That's something that we able to provide is free computer access to people who can't afford their own computers. I love working for the library. I started working for the library because I felt that, there you go, man with his card back there. I feel that, it's good work that we do. It's talk about sustainability. We're trying to sustain our communities. We're trying to sustain this area in terms of education, entertainment, improvement, in every aspect of our lives. The library touches on that. We do a lot of community engagement. This is a typical event. The chairs and the table the library provided for today. That's no big deal really, but it's the kind of thing we do every day to get from people that are trying to meet and talk and are trying to make their community strong. We currently have a 1.4 mil levy. As the years have gone on, when this levy first passed, it was really basically an aspect of just trying to improve our services. But as the years have gone by since 1985, state funding has been cut over and over again. We were lucky in Ohio. We've always had historically very good, solid state support for our libraries, but that has been cut again and again and again. So now that levy that we have is really, it's beyond just improvement, it's sustainability, it's actually keeping us open. And the cuts continue to happen. As a result, as you know, we've had to cut hours at branches. We've had to cut Sunday hours at main library. We have not filled a lot of jobs. We're about 20% less employees than about 5 years ago, simply because we've done our best to keep the library going as well as we can by taking these cuts in an internal way that would not affect our services. We're to the point right now that can't continue. We need your support not only to renew our levy, but for a 0.5 mil increase, which will really get us back to where we need to be. We can't be cut any further. I try to and accentuate the positive things that the library does. The programs we do for children, for adults on a daily basis, the great main speaker series that we have at the main library, all of the kind of events that we host, and all the materials that we have available for everyone. That is the good news, and that's an important part of what we do. But the sad reality is, if this levy fails, the cuts are going to be huge. It would literally result in half of our branches having to close. It's 9 branches throughout the community. Hours would be cut at the remaining branches and the main library as well. It would be devastating, particularly at a time when we really need to be increasing our services more than ever, doing more things like having tutoring at the library, job services. These are things that we already are doing to a degree, but we really want to expand. So, no one ever is excited about any kind of tax levy, and particularly with this somewhat of an increase to it. But really, this year is a year that we have to come. We've put off doing this for the last decade, and we really need to ask for your support on May 5th. It cannot be more, could not be more important. It's really very important to our library, sustainability, and it's important to our community, I think. We appreciate what libraries do. Please get out on May 5th. It's going to be kind of a quiet election in some respects. We really need to have people that love the library and know what we do get out there and vote yes on issue 8. Okay? Thank you.